Hello YouTube fam, it is your girl Cassandra Olivia back with a video. To be honest, I wasn't going to post this video. I actually recorded these girls back in March, but I'm running out of content and your girl has been in the crib, and I was going to try to do some hair videos for you guys, but all my hair is like stuck in China or in transit or whatever the case may be. So I decided to just go back into the X-Files and give you guys my twins that I did last month, and also show you guys how I work 2 clients at once. So generally what happens with this situation is a mom or a daughter or 2 sisters, best friends, whatever, they'll book appointments, and the way that my online booking goes, you have to book it for the time that it takes. So twin number 1, I'll say she was booked for 9 o'clock until 10:15, and then twin number 2, she would have been started at 10:15 and been finished around 11:30. But because they wanted to come together, I just decided to work them both at the same time. So what I do is I'll shampoo both of them at the same time. I'll put both of them under for a deep condition. So like for instance, I'll shampoo the first twin, put her conditioner in, put her under the dryer. Then I'll go ahead, shampoo the second twin, put her conditioner in, put her under the dryer, then grab the first twin, rinse her out, and then this is where we are starting now. I know that's a mouthful, but this is a longer video, so I was able to break that down and basically explain this to you. But all I'm doing now is blow drying the hair. You guys know how I blow dry, but I decided to add some fast parts and some slow parts just to break it down for any newbies who might be on my channel. So without further ado, hit that subscribe button. You're already here a minute and 30 seconds in, and I've been rambling. But as always, I always put in some heat protectant, whether that be S3 spray, Paul Mitchell, Rust, whatever the case may be. I'm going to tag it down below, along with every product that I use, all of the tools. So please stop asking in the comments what I'm using, guys, because I tag it in the description box. Every single item, everything, it's exactly what I use. You don't have to ask. You can look at the pictures and compare. It's the same shit. So I'm just taking her hair into small sections, and I'm just taking my paddle brush, which is the Paul Mitchell paddle brush. And I also have a spray bottle in the corner, but it's actually cut out in this frame. You can kind of sort of see it if I guess you pinch the camera and just zoom in, but you want to make sure in between each section, if the hair is not saturated, you just go in and resaturate it with the spray bottle, because you do not want to blow dry on dry hair. So here, I'm just going to do this part in real time just to show you guys how I detangle and brush the hair. I actually sped this up like 2%, but still, you get the gist. So I'm going to stop rambling at this point. I'm going to let you guys watch how I blow dry and detangle her hair, and then I will come back for the next section. Okay, so here she's about 90% dry. So what I like to do is just take that paddle brush and just stretch the hair, kind of put some tension on it just to make it, how do I say this? You're basically putting tension on the hair as you're dragging it out from the scalp on that 90 degree or whenever you're pulling it out, just to get the hair as straight as possible when you blow dry. So think of it as like you're pulling a rubber band really tight. You just want to kind of put that tension on it, so that way the way that you put the tension on as you blow dry is how the hair straightens, if that makes sense. Sorry if I'm terrible at describing shit, but guys, I'm still on here trying to learn how to teach you guys, so just be patient with me. If you have any questions, you know you can always DM me. I do respond to all of my DMs, emails as well. That's all me. So yeah, I'm just trying to stretch the hair out as much as I can with the blow dryer, and once I see that it's not getting any straighter with the paddle brush, I'm going to part her hair down the middle. Just make sure that her scalp is dry, and then I'm going to also use this blow dryer and just kind of run it around her head and run my fingers through her scalp, because sometimes the hair will be dry but then the scalp will be wet. So you can see right here is what exactly I'm talking about. I'm just running this around her head, just making sure her hair's not wet, because for the second part, I'm going to go in with my round brush, and I have 3 sizes. I have a small, a medium, and an extra large. The reason being is when you go in with the round brush, it's going to be really close to the scalp. And if her hair is wet or saturated at any point, because this blow dryer gets super hot, if her hair is wet at any point when I'm trying to round brush to get her hair super straight before the press, it will burn her head. And we are not trying to cause any burns. And we're also just trying to make sure we're doing a thorough job of making sure her hair is dry. So about 20 minutes, I want to say it took me for her. It probably didn't take that long. I want to say this probably took me maybe like 15 minutes, but I'll say 20 to be on the safe side. But you just want to make sure you take your time. Make sure the hair is dry. When you're done, part it different ways just to double check your work. Always check around the perimeter in the nape of the neck, because sometimes hair will run to the back of the client's head. Another thing I need to add in here, she does have a towel on her neck, but it's tucked inside of the cape. And then I also give my clients a towel to hold in their hand to also wipe their face during the process. Some clients use it, some clients don't. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there in case you guys see that she's kind of dripping wet. But my clients, they be living their best life. Let her be great. So yeah, this is the part I'm talking about. I'm just going in with the comb and splitting the hair down the middle, and then I'm just going to go in with my round brush, and then I'm going to start round brushing the right side of her hair and the left side of the hair, putting tension on. And I'm actually about to hop off here for 2 seconds because I'm in here and these kids are wilding. So give me 2 seconds. Somebody about to get slapped, and then I'll be right back. I literally just told my daughter and my son, like, yo, give me like 10 minutes to do this voiceover without y'all arguing. And in the background, I can hear them arguing on freaking Roblox. Shout out to all my parents out there that are staying home with their kids. This shit is not easy, but right now both of my kids are on honor roll, courtesy of mom, and I'm not the best school teacher at all, guys. I'm not even gonna hold you, so I'm very proud of my kids and myself. I hope everybody's staying safe. But yeah, back to the video. I'm just going in and round brushing her hair. It's pretty self-explanatory, so yeah, just watch and I'll come back to guide you guys through the next part. Okay, so at this point I am done blow drying twin number 1. I don't know who's older, who's younger. I always get my twins mixed up. I have probably 10 sets of twins I do, and I don't be knowing who is who ever. So yeah, I just rinsed out the second twin that was under the dryer. I'm gonna put in some Paul Mitchell, which you see right here, and then her hair is super saturated, so I don't need to use that spray bottle. And I'm just going to do the same exact thing that I did for the first twin, which is detangle her hair in small sections using my paddle brush, then going in with my round brush. So how I worked it was I washed both of them, put one under for a deep condition, other one as she was deep conditioning, I shampooed the other client, I switched them out. Then I took the first twin, put her in a chair, blow dried her. Once I was done blow drying the first twin who's in my chair, then I'm gonna go in and blow dry the second twin. And then the second twin, I'm not gonna round brush her. I just wanna make sure her hair is dry, because when she gets in my chair, I'm gonna go ahead and round brush her before I do her press. So that's how I like to work it. That's what's comfortable for me, and it takes a lot less time. So it took me exactly an hour and 59 minutes, even without the edits on this video, to do both of them, wash and everything. So I saved about 15-20 minutes just doing them both together in that fashion. But do what's comfortable for you. Just make sure as a professional you don't have 20 people in a salon waiting to get their hair done, because that's how you lose clientele. And as a black owned business, we do not want to be known as unprofessional. So these twins were the only 2 clients that I had blocked out for about a 3-hour gap. But like I said, it took me about 2 hours to do them, so it was perfect. And yeah, I blow dried twin number 2, and now I'm just going back in and pressing the first twin. I'm going to play some of this in slow motion or regular speed, I'll say, and then I'm going to go back in and speed it up just because I don't want this to be super long. But I'm trying to add in some short parts and some long parts, just so that way if you already watched my videos, you'll get it and you'll be like, okay, let's move on. But if you're not sure, I wanted to make sure for the people that weren't certain, or if you're new to doing natural hair, you were able to really see what I'm doing without me speeding it up, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to cater to everybody, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to do this at home as well. So same thing, same steps, you would just do this on yourself. So I'm just going to go ahead and press her out. They're both getting presses, trims, and I think they just wanted me to freestyle with the hair. So I believe I gave them curls of body, or just like some type of, I don't even remember what I did. But yeah, we're just going to press her out, and I will come back when the styling part is ready. So now that she's all done, I'm just putting her part in. I always part my client's face in the mirror just to make sure that it's exactly where they want it. And also because I'm terrible at doing parts just looking at the client. It's like my kryptonite, y'all. I cannot do a straight part unless I'm looking at the client in the mirror. It's just something with me. I don't know. But here I am just combing all the hair down. I'm going to cut her hair, and I'm also turning the cape because it has that little bump in the back where like the clips meet or the little buttons meet. And I don't like to have that little bumpy part. So I always turn the cape sideways just to make sure it lays flush to her skin, so that way there's no unevenness in the cut. And her hair actually doesn't look terrible, so I'm just going to go in and follow her natural shape, which is in like kind of a U shape. And then I'm just going to go in on a 90-degree angle, stretch the hair out and cut it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on posting this on YouTube, so my angles aren't the best, but I did leave that part in because I want you guys to know that I don't just cut the bottom of the hair. Like, you pull it out and you have to make sure you get in there also. So I'm going to do this, and then we're going to style her, and I will see you guys in the next part. Another little pro tip: whenever you cut somebody's hair, either give them the mirror or make sure that you let them see as you're doing it, or when you're done, just to verify that it's what they want. So she already trusted me. Her mom actually found me. Her mom's actually sitting across. We squeezed her in. Shout out to you, Mom, for bringing your twin girls in to get their hair done by me. Feel so honored. And shout out to you for letting me record them. It was so amazing. All of your energy was amazing. I can't wait to see you guys again after this quarantine. Hopefully if it ends in 2020 and not 2057, because at this point, oh my God. But yeah, I'm just going in and curling her hair and adding some body, and I just showed her hair in the mirror. She was already feeling it, making sure everything was right. But typically if it's a new client or not too comfortable, I do give them the option to hold the mirror just to make sure that we're both on the same page. And I also do a little mini consultation off camera just to make sure that the cut is what they want. I never just go in and start chopping at people's hair, because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me, because that's how you get beat up and drugged in the parking lot. And I had to call my family and my friends, and it'd be a whole thing. So yeah, we try to avoid that at all costs around S Studio 923. So now I'm going in with my Bio Silk Shine On and my Bio Silk Natural Hold. And I'm just applying this to her hair just to give it a little bit of hold without making her hair crunchy, and just adding a little bit more shine in there. And I'm just going in and just curling this in no specific pattern. I just do what looks good to me, what feels good to me. When it comes to hair, I just follow my heart. So if something's telling me, yo, curl this piece this way, I do it. I don't fight against it. I used to be like that, like, oh my God, every piece has to be a certain way. Now I just go in and do me, and then I just judge it at the end. 9 times out of 10, it comes out perfect. I don't even be stressing about every single curl being in place. So now I'm just taking that rake comb, just combing through her hair. I didn't go through, I did her edges slightly, but I don't like to super press people's edges unless they request that, only because the edges are the most fragile part of the hair, and you don't want to put too much heat or tension on that part of the hair, because over time, just pressing your edges over and over and over will cause like that breakage in the front. And we're all about healthy hair on this channel, if I can speak. So I'm pointing that out. And because I knew she was getting edge control, I wasn't super worried about it. But if a client, of course, wanted that to be super slick, I would go in with my hot comb or like a mini flat iron just to make sure that it's super straight. But these clients were like, look, we into healthy hair, and that's what it's all about. So I'm just going in and applying that edge control, and I'm slicking her down. And we are pretty much done twin number 1. I'm just going to zhuzh her a little bit and let her shake her hair around. She was feeling it. I was feeling it. Moms was feeling it. It was just a good vibe altogether. So yeah, this is twin number 1, and now we about to get ready to do her sister. So yeah, I spun her around, told her to give me a little shake. Yes, honey, look at that body, honey. Look at that healthy hair. That's the I'm trying to be humble smile right there. She don't want to show off too much. So now she's done. I'm just having her sister sit in my chair. I'm not going to show every single part of her sister's process. I'll show little snippets, let me say that. Just because I don't want this video, as you guys know, to be super long. And for me, this is a long video. So I'm just going to go in and round brush her hair now, because in the beginning, I did not round brush her. I only dried her. Remember that. And so, oh, I am so sorry. Zoom meeting in process right now, guys. Hold on. So yeah, now I'm just going in, combing her hair down. I'm just going to trim her hair. I'm literally doing the same steps that I did for her sister. For her hair, only difference is her haircut is a little bit different, just because her hair is a different length and a different shape. And that's pretty much the gist of this. So if you're not sure what I'm doing here, see twin number 1. And I will come back at the end of this video just to clarify anything or just mention anything if I forget. But I'm getting ready to put my son on his Zoom meeting so we're not late for class. And I'm going to hop back on here in a couple minutes. Random thought, I do apologize for my notifications going off. I normally don't do my voiceovers in the house, but because everybody's home, there's mad people outside like cutting their grass in their yards and all of that, so I can't even go in my garage. So I'm actually in my bedroom shooting this, and I have both of my iPhones and my laptop, and apparently I thought I cut the volume down on my phone. I have notifications going off, my alarm going off, so I do apologize, but disregard, guys. This is not my typical record setup or my voiceover setup. So now I'm just parting her hair. I did put in some S3 spray, but I cut that part out. But same thing, you just want to make sure you're putting heat protectant in, parting the hair in small sections, taking your time. I'm going to curl and zhuzh her. And then at the end, I'm going to show you guys how both of them looked. And this is pretty much it. I'm going to let this play through. So do not forget to hit that subscribe button, comment down below if you do prefer this style of video, a longer video, or how I edit it. Just let me know. Constructive criticism, I will take that in. Just don't be an asshole, of course, because I'm not going to be like that towards y'all unless you make me. But yeah, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Nah, I'm just kidding. But for real though, let me know if you guys like this style of editing, and we're going to take it from here. I'm just throwing these curls in, same thing, no particular way. And then I'm just going to zhuzh her up as well, put some edge control on. We're pretty much done here. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video. So just wrapping this up, I like to play around with the hair. Don't feel like everything has to be perfect. I am going to zhuzh her probably one more time, but I'm going to show you her and her sister. And yeah, this hair was giving me life for both of them. They're so cute, so adorable. And yeah, this is the end result. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.